This is a maxim of absolute truth. A nation that is divided cannot last. A government that is divided cannot stand. And there is a huge difference between a government that has legitimate representative debates and a government that race baits and intentionally divides people. Such a government is on a collision course with the future, spinning out of control and ultimately self-destructing. Such a political party ultimately faces annihilation. This is just fact, but the unpleasant fact that goes with it is the fact that sometimes that annihilation comes by bringing down a whole nation. However, there is a bright side to things as you transition into a new era, a new age, a new epoch, a new astrological age, a new spiritual age. The energies are changing. There is a transition of consciousness taking place. And as this consciousness changes, there is always conflict. In the ages past, when the consciousness has changed, the result has been conflict. And you have seen even the greatest of empires come and be humbled before the merciless time that marches on. So now you are in the change of an age, and if you grasp to the past, if your empire clings to the past, if your people cling to the past, they cling to that which will be annihilated, and they as a people, and all that they value will be washed away with that to which they cling. But those who choose to build on the future, who reach to build on the spiritual essence, who build on the principles of the coming age, they shall go forth with that new time. And they shall prosper. And governments that see the changes in the age and in the era and in the Enlightenment and make the necessary changes, they shall prosper. And likewise political parties that change with the changing of the times, with the new epoch, they will survive and prosper. So what you are looking at is a winnowing of the chaff, a ridding of the waste, a cleansing and purifying of the souls and the spirits. Your basket of grain will be winnowed, and the chaff will be removed. And you will, despite these hard times, despite these times of trouble, continue to prosper. The world will move on and will prosper. And that country that calls itself the United States of America, while it will lose much of its standing, while it will lose much of its preeminence within its borders, there will still be prosperity and poverty. There will still be those who win and those who lose. And the poor will always be amongst you. And throughout the world, it will be much the same. You have come to a time of reckoning. But how that time is reckoned and how you are judged is up to you, both individually and collectively. For you individually, it can be a great time of healing or a great time of loss and destruction. For you collectively, it can be a time of prosperity or a time of disparity. A house divided against itself cannot stand. If you follow those who would divide you, you destroy your own self. Unite, hear the cause, for there is one God, and that God is love. And there is one religion, and that religion is love. You cannot hate another. You cannot be racist and love. You cannot hate yourself or dislike yourself and find peace. Love yourself, for you are created in the image of the divine. Love is the true religion. Love God, then you must love yourself. Love God, then you must love each and every human created in the image of God. Love God, and you must love the environment that God has given you to live in. You must love, 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 for love is the essence of life, and division, race baiting, and hatred is the absence of love, the absence of God, and the absence of leadership. Love is the answer. We leave you with blessings and with peace. Peace be with each of you.